Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to the Master of Hobbit's Grand Christmas Calendar. What's up, friends? How you doing?
What's up?
I'm joined by Brett.
Oh.
And Macy. And
Tobias. Native Macros.
We just had Advent, and now it's back to the regular old program. Regular program. With some beer that Brett brought.
Yeah.
And this is another beer from Scandinavia. So we'll see what you found for us.
Yeah.
See if I can.
You can. Yeah.
We'll do this. Dom 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 dom. Oh, the shit! I think I know what this is. Nerd Brewing. So
Nice.
Nerd Brewing Barrel Series 008, a Imperial Milk Stout in Templeton Rye whiskey barrels. Do you know what? I actually already have a bottle of this to review.
This specific one.
It's just not arrived yet because Johan in Sweden.
Okay.
So let's give him a shout out now. Johan in Sweden has supplied me with the entire series of Nerd Brewing Barrel Aged Stouts.
God damn.
And beers. But
Yeah.
it's awesome. We get to try it. Maybe I'll then crack 08, the other bottle, 2 years from now or something. We can see how it ages.
Yeah.
But awesome, Brett. I think you said before that you think Scandinavia is beersy at the moment. It's a bit boring. I think Nerd Brewing is
But
making
that's
some of
why
the
I
best
picked
barrel aged
something
stuff.
like this. What I mean is just that I felt like that I really had to search and dig to find something that I really thought was, a bit exciting and maybe a bit different and, trying to push boundaries.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think there's a few doing it.
Yeah. It's not that there aren't anyone.
But something you felt it was exciting. But I think Nerd Brewing is exciting. I think they make great stouts.
Yes.
And I think some of these releases I've had have been really good, but also fairly underrated. And I don't know why.
But
Maybe
they actually have pretty good ratings.
Yeah. All of them have over 4.
Swedish beers.
Yeah. Again, if this was maybe from another brewery, as far in my opinion, often if it was from the States or something, people would rate it higher.
Not Sweden.
Yeah. Right now,
So you're just
I don't
hoping.
know. I'm hoping to be invited for
Otherwise,
Christmas.
you can celebrate Christmas at Munkens.
Yeah.
Just go to Munken and drink Limfjords Porter and be smashed.
I don't think they're open on Christmas
No,
Eve.
I don't think so either. It's jokes, man. It's jokes.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
Oh, shit.
I don't understand.
That's a beautiful head, though.
Don't you think they have like a bulletin board for people who are not celebrating Christmas?
I will be celebrating Christmas with my family. Easy.
But I mean, there are people. It wouldn't surprise me if there are people down there who don't have anyone to
Absolutely.
celebrate Christmas with.
That's true.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm stoked on this. Like, I think again, Nerd Brewing.
And also
Hey,
Templeton Rye is some
Yeah.
of the best,
Very good
American rye whiskey.
I wonder why or where Hannah's
Rye.
got. All right. I wonder where Hannah's got the barrels.
Yeah.
Because it's not always easy to source barrels in Europe, but that looks richer than what we just had actually.
Yeah.
At least just a little bit darker in color and like a really nice mocha colored head on there.
Yeah.
And it was strong too. It was 13.
Yeah. And this is one of
12.6.
This is one of the latest
This is
releases,
quite a
so
run
it's a
we're
pretty
having here.
fresh bottle.
It seems like all of us had or so far the idea is like some light beers to start, and then we want to drink the stouts before we get palate fatigue.
And then, I don't know what. We'll
But
see.
it looks nice. Let's check out the aroma.
Yeah.
Nice spicy,
Yeah.
quite spicy
Fudgy,
rye.
spicy.
Yeah, and very vanilla-y, caramelly.
Yeah.
Right.
Almost marshmallow-like
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah,
the
definitely
barrels
see that.
and then also lactose.
Yeah.
And then it has a hint of warming spirit.
Yeah.
It's also again with Hannes beers, it's stout first and everything else second. And he's told me that as well with his adjunct stout. I've started to call stouts like that are not pastry-fied craziness adjunct stouts. His adjunct stouts, they are about having flavors of the given adjuncts, but not, over-the-top pastry fake flavors.
Yeah.
Which I really like. It's always stout first, and you smell that here. Like there's a nice beefy stout base. It's not like the richest and richest, but it's kind of his style.
Yeah.
It's this kind of like fluffy stout base.
Yeah.
And that's on all of his beers. I feel like it's like this fluffy, but also roasty, charry, slightly sweet caramelly base.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of has everything. There's also a bit of like a leathery umami thing.
Yeah. Almost a charry smokiness.
Yeah. Yeah. it has and fudginess, as you say, like almost like marshmallow, vanilla,
Burnt bread.
But
Yeah.
it has more of a boozy touch than the gumdrop. But I think
Yeah,
that's
for
also just because gumdrop has been aged.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah, but I personally I like that.
I don't mind it.
fresh barrel kind of
Yeah.
aroma.
Wet barrel aroma.
It also
Yeah.
smells a bit oaty, but I wonder if there is oats in it. So there is like
Yeah.
definitely like
It's
I
definitely
think,
like toasted oats or something.
But you know, it smells like a nice barrel aged stout.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It smells pretty tasty. Let's try
Yeah.
it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes. Did you?
Really velvety. Really
And
nice
oaty.
roasty, toasty flavor. Oaty. Again, the lactose is a bit of a backdrop, which is quite nice. It's not like overtly sweet.
No.
Really charry barrel flavor on this
Yeah.
one. Like
Cherry and spicy.
Charry
heavily
and spicy,
charred
yeah.
wood. Like
Hazelnutty.
very old
Almost like
school as well.
Toasted, almost burnt hazelnut.
Yeah. It's like old school American stout in barrels because it's not that like crazy intense sweet fudgy new profile
No.
that you get with so many barrel aged beer producers in the States. It's more of like this like slick, silky, slightly sweet, charry, umami kind of base.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. It's
Leather.
really leathery. It's really fluffy. Really fluffy. Loads of spicy rye and it's like that fudgy like American bourbon-esque flavor, but just with much more spiciness. A lot of bourbons also have a little bit of rye, but rye is all rye whiskey, or rye. You know, and then you have like that uniqueness from the rye. It gives it like again that like spicy, tannic almost as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
tannic.
yeah. Like tannic woodiness, but yeah, it still has some like milky esque vanilla and a bit of like a fudginess, but
Yeah.
there's a lot of like tobacco, leather,
Hint dark
char, spice, yeah,
vanilla, just like a
really touch of licorice.
yeah.
Yeah,
Nice underlying like heavy roast that's balanced by sweetness, like that's like really charry, almost like burnt espresso bean kind of thing. It's quite nice. It reminds me of how a lot of, if you have to compare to a brewery, I'd say it reminds me kind of the Fremont style of stout because it's rich, but it's not like thick and crazy and gloopy.
No.
It's a bit more old school. which
it's
is
something
nice.
like Dark Star,
Yeah,
put in a
totally.
rye barrel.
Totally.
Yeah,
And that's a good compliment because that's a fantastic
Yeah.
beer.
yeah.
I think this is really fucking great, but I don't think it's as good as the Gumdrop. I think that was still a better beer, but I will still give this around 93, 94. I think this is a great job. I think Nerd is doing some fantastic barrel-aged beers, and you know, so far this series has been great.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I you know, some of the bourbon barrel aged editions, I saw people maybe, you know, giving a bit higher grades, but I thought it would be fun to have something with a bit of spice and a different barrel, and also because of, you know, the calendar. So this is a bit more, you know, autumnal or, you know, winter-esque. So yeah, but it's a really nice barrel aged stout. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 91 because I really like it too. I really like the rye barrel, but the base stout is a tad too charry for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can see that, like it's very charry and roasty, but I like that. That's something I think when it's like this and there's enough sweetness to cover it up more or balance it, not cover it up. It's quite nice, and it showcases that it's a stout. You know, it's a stout first.
Yeah, but I see that maybe it could have a little,
rounded.
and also maybe it just, I see it's like 55 IBU.
Yeah.
So maybe that could be a bit lower
because
regarding
you get
that it's
bitterness
going
from
into a
roasted
rye
malts.
barrel. But
Yeah, but you know, it will be fun to see how this ages.
yeah, it could
Having
age
another bottle on the way.
very well.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So that was the 6th of December.
yeah,
Man, we got a lot of beer to go.
yeah.
But we're 1/4 of the way now.
Yeah, which is awesome. So yeah, if you guys got a chance to try Nerd Brewing's Barrel Series 008, a Templeton Rye Whiskey Barrel Aged Imperial Milk Stout. Let us know what you thought of it. Thanks a ton for sharing, Brett. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos, and stay tuned for more episodes of the Massive Hobbit's Grand Christmas Calendar.
Christmas calendar.
Christmas calendar.
Oh man.
We're gonna say cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers. A kampai.
And Merry December.
Merry
Merry December.
Merry December.
Yeah.
Cheers.